Once upon a time, in a meadow vibrant with flowers, lived a vivacious bunch of animals, each unique and talented in their own way. Close to the meadow, Bob the Bumblebee lived in a grand honeycomb hill, famous for his magical banjo. Bob was disciplined, punctual, and always made sure he had enough sleep so he could wake up refreshed to strum his banjo, filling the meadow with music. One day, a squirrel called Cindy, with a round tummy and fur softer than cotton candy, visited Bob with a request. "Bob, could you help us host a symphony of silly animals? A musical festival? We believe your banjo tunes are just what we need." Quote, "I'd love to," said Bob, bouncing with excitement, but he made one promise before he agreed. "You should eat well, sleep on time, and be punctual like me." All the animals made their promise. For the next few days, the meadow hummed with excited chatters, delightful rehearsals, and punctual meal breaks. Everyone observed Bob's rules, and they felt fitter and started marking time better. The day of the symphony was here. Bob woke up after an early night of sound sleep, had his breakfast of sweet honey, and reached the venue on time. The animals, following Bob's routine, arrived at the venue in high spirits. Charlie the Crow croaked echoed through the meadow, followed by the giggles from Gary the Goat, and twitters of Tilly the Toucan. Bob plucked his banjo and a sweet rhythm flowed into the meadow. It was a symphony of silly animals, indeed, resonating with laughter, hoots, and cheers. Everyone loved the symphony. It was the most wonderful, melodic, and joyful day they had ever experienced. Observing Bob's good habits ensured they had enough energy and they were right on time for the grand symphony. The meadow dwellers thanked Bob for not just his magical banjo but his wise ways too. And so, every day, the meadow awoke to Bob's magnificent banjo and a lifestyle much disciplined, joyful, and healthier than ever. Bob and his friends had truly orchestrated a symphony of silly animals that thrived on discipline, good health, and punctuality, and they lived merrily ever after, promising to uphold these habits forever. The end.